Meet Kseniia Fontaine, Business Development and Operations Manager at ITU, the tech arm of the United Nations. A pivotal player in the AI for Good initiative, Kseniia bridges the gap between AI innovators and global challenges. She's spearheading the Canvas of the Future contest in partnership with Shutterstock, where creators worldwide compete in this visionary contest to shape a sustainable future with AI.
Hi, Kseniia. Wonderful to see you here at Cannes this year for the World AI Festival. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Lisa, and my pleasure.
I am so interested to learn more about your role at the UN and also some of the work that you're doing with the artist community. Could you tell me a little bit more about the AI for Art project that you lead for AI for Good?
Sure. So I'm Business Development and Operations Manager at the AI for Good. And in 2019, I invited a couple of international artists, such as Harry Yeff and Christian Mio-Leclerc, who use AI in their creative practice to showcase the explorations how man and machine can collaborate and what are the future of human creativity in general. So we organized the first AI performance at the United Nations headquarters in Geneva. And it was, to be honest, a mind-blowing event, and it raised totally new dimensions of questions on a more human-centric level about us as humans and how we would live with technology in future. And since then, we've been working with the international artists, featuring them at the summit, but also on our online platform. Last year, we launched the Artistic Intelligence Visionary Initiative, curated by Harry Yeff. So we invited again a couple of world-famous artists such as Song Wen Chong, Sofia Crespo, Portrexo, Mio again, and to really celebrate the artistic expertise in shaping our future, because quite often the artists are the ones who project our future, but also reflect our present. And so for us, it's really important to have their voices at the table at United Nations. And a few months ago, we launched the Canvas of the Future in partnership with Shutterstock. So this is the AI-driven art competition where we invite artists worldwide, but also AI enthusiasts like you and me, to create their artwork using AI tools and showcase their visions of sustainable future, really in relations with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we have an international judging panel, including UNESCO, ITU, but also a few artists and Shutterstock partners, to evaluate the artworks in March. And we will reveal the winner and invite the person to the summit in May. So you will see the artwork yourself. So stay tuned for more AI art content.
You know, one of the things that we heard a lot about at last year's summit was a concern of the artist community about protecting IP. Can you share maybe an alternate vision based on what you've seen since 2019 and how it's growing about the collaborations between man and machine for creativity?
Absolutely. From my observations and also discussions with some of those artists, they actually feel more embraced with the technology. They don't feel threatened, and for them, AI is just another tool to push their creativity further. And like Harry, for example, he's a world-famous beatboxer, so he used AI to copy his voice, and now he just does jamming sessions with himself. And this actually opens up for him new dimensions for his voice, improve even more. And you can see this in music, in art, in visual art. Well, there are more questions, and that's what also today Dr. Sala mentioned from the Shutterstock. So how you can actually justify the IP using different techniques and watermarking. So that's why when we launched this competition together with Shutterstock, for us what was important is actually what kind of tools the artists use. And so one of the criteria would be using ethical tools where the IP is recognized, where the royalties are also established. So I think this is the new economy which is coming up in this artistic world, and we are here to support even more artists.
So for emerging artists that are interested in learning more about those ethical tools, can you share a couple examples of what they might be able to access in order to?
Well, from our perspective, we stay to be neutral. We are not here to promote the specific tools. So it's really up onto the artist's judgment to see what tools are on the market. But of course, there are some unique principles that United Nations supports, like human rights principles that needs to be reflected in the artworks. And then that's up to each individual artist to submit their vision. What's important for us to highlight that we received already over 30 submissions, and this is really from all over the world. We have countries like Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Nairobi submitting, and we are really looking forward to meet those amazing creative people.
You know, after seeing some of that amazing AI artwork that Shutterstock featured today at the event, I'm excited to see what comes out as well. And it's so cool to see how they're innovating to compensate the artists for their use of their IP and giving a royalty model back to the artists. So I think you guys are really establishing a whole new lane for creativity, and I can't wait to see what succeeds for this year for the competition.
Likewise. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.